Hello, I'm Steve Sitarski. I'm the Concertmaster of the Esprit Orchestra of Toronto, Canada. Now, when we start off learning the instrument, the first thing you have to do, and I compare it a lot with if you want to learn how to be a painter, what's the first thing they teach you to do is to draw. So you have to be able to do fundamental basic things. And fundamental basic things for a violinist to learn is how to put the bow on the string and actually pull the bow across the string, causing the string to vibrate and produce a nice sound. And now when we start getting into 20th and 21st century music, composers are looking to push the limits and the boundaries of what is possible in terms of the sound that you can make on the instrument, and therefore started to explore other ways of creating sound on the instrument. Composers figured out that you could in fact hit the instrument with a knuckle, let's say, on the top or the back, or as in a Shostakovich string quartet, I think it's number 13, he has the players actually hit the instrument with the back of their bow, so wood on wood, which of course produces a very, very percussive kind of sound, and a very unusual sound, and not one that you're expecting to hear from a stringed instrument. Some composers, rather than playing on this side of the bridge, where you can control the pitch with your left hand, they have you play on the other side of the bridge where you cannot control the pitch, and it just... You can make all sorts of really wacky sounds with the bow behind the bridge. Another thing that some composers are doing now is you actually bow the body of the instrument. So the bow isn't touching any of the strings, which is conventional, but not much of a sound. It's very subtle, but again, if you get an entire section of instruments all doing that, or sometimes you can get your tail piece to make a little vibration because of the sticky rosin on the bow. We, the players, will be honest in saying, look, I've tried to do this effect exactly as it's stated in the score, and either yes, it works, or it doesn't work, or when we eventually try it in rehearsal, who knows? I mean, you know, most of these pieces have never been heard before, and composers have a vision in their head as to how it could sound. The more experienced ones will have a little bit closer vision to what reality will be than some of the more younger experimental composers. The expressive qualities of the violin are such that it mimics the human voice to a great degree, but can also play in a very mechanical way. So I think the range is there, but where it goes, I mean, that's why the Esprit Orchestra exists, because we are keen to find out where to go and to encourage composers to keep pushing the barriers and seeing what happens. It's a very exciting process to be part of.